So last year when you did your piece with the Mountain West Network
Hmm.
about your struggles, that was my dad along with Jesse Kurtz came out and
Okay.
recorded that.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that was really cool to see, and I
Cool.
appreciate it a lot
No,
that you would share those thoughts.
for
So
sure.
I'll ask you a few questions about it, but first I want to know if you have any individual goals you're trying to reach this year on the football field, whether it
Hmm.
be stats or when it comes to being a teammate, just the heights you're trying to reach.
Right. I think first and foremost, we're a team, so it'd be really cool to be able to accomplish a Mountain West championship
Mhm.
and obviously go on to a bowl game. But within that realm, you need your individual players like Av or whoever it may be, me, Bobby, Noah Flores to be successful. So I feel like a couple goals for me is just catch the ball instead of doing a PBU like
Uh-huh.
last year. Um, kind of get back to where I was. I know I can. Just
Yeah.
some of those balls are really hard to catch,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
if they hit the fingertips, you got to catch them.
Mhm.
So really that, and just continue to tackle. I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty good tackler, and just I have a well knack for the ball, and I'm usually always around the ball. So really just build off that, and yeah, keep doing what I'm doing, and
Mhm.
just play with no fear. So
So I think a lot of people around here are excited about the offense, but obviously Coach Mendenhall is a defensive-minded coach, and
hmm
he's going to push you guys. But how important is it for you as a defense to create those turnovers? And when you give it back to the offense, how much is that going to help you win games
yeah,
and create large margins?
yes, it's very important to create turnovers on defense and steal a possession. Because if you do that, it's just one more extra possession for the offense. And if the offense can execute and go down and score or get a field goal, um, then we're just going to be one step ahead. And if we can come back and do that again
Mm-hmm.
and again, like, sky's the limit, really. So really just create turnovers, because if we can do that and give the offense extra possessions, it'll take a possession away from the opposing opponent, whoever we're playing, and give the offense the advantage to, go put some points on the board. So
How has your mindset changed becoming a leader on this defense? Like starting as a freshman, staying in Logan for an extended amount of time, and becoming a guy that younger players look up to on this defense.
yeah. Shoot, I feel like I came in 2021 as a badass already. Yeah, even though I didn't play, I
Mm-hmm.
ran down on kickoff two times in redshirt. But I've always had that mentality, like,
Yeah.
nobody's better than me. Like, and I don't care who you are, what you're gonna say. Like, I'm gonna go out there and do my thing. I do
Mm-hmm.
not care at all. So really, just having that mindset coming in as for I was 160, 150 as a freshman in 2021. Um, Shoot, just carrying that throughout my whole career here at Utah State, I feel like it's really helped a lot. And obviously, you get more confident as the time goes with the more you play
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But shoot, I've always felt like I've had that badass mentality that nobody can mess with me.
Where does that chip on your shoulder come from?
Shoot, just being through a whole lot,
Yeah.
going through a whole lot, and just my dad pushing me all the time when I was younger. Um, and yeah, just things that I went through as a kid, and a little bit in college.
Mm-hmm.
So
So Coach Mendenhall mentioned a little bit earlier today that guys like you and Bryson who decided to stay in the program are super important for the carryover, and obviously talked about the offers that you have from outside
mhm.
monetarily to go play at another place. But why is Logan special to you, and why did you want to stay?
Yeah, it's really special to me just because I want to be able to build that legacy in a hometown, kind of like Merlin Olsen
Mm-hmm.
did. Um, and not very many people in college can say, "Hey, I thugged it out through three head coaches,
Yeah.
six position coaches, or whatever it is in 5 years." You know what I mean? Not very many people can say that. So I hold pride in that. I think that's cool, even though we've been through a lot here at Utah State, and it hasn't always been great, but I wouldn't change it for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm glad I stayed. Yeah, I could have a lot of money, been offered a lot of money to leave, to go SEC, ACC, wherever it may be, Pac-12 or Big 12, but it's not always about money at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I just want to continue to try to build that legacy here and leave a stamp on Utah State, whether I have a picture up there or if it's just people remember me as Ike Larsen, Utah State safety, whatever it may be. I think it'll be cool to have that and carry that on to my kids one day and
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot.
For
So
sure. Coach said that when he came, he told the guys that were thinking about returning that if they stayed, it would be the hardest thing they've ever done.
for sure.
And I can imagine that excites a dog like you.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of describe what it's like to play under a guy like Coach who has high expectations and the effect that it can have on a team.
Yeah, for sure. It really is. It's simple. Like it's either you do or you don't do what he says, or you do or you don't do what we're doing at in the weight room or conditioning on the field. Because it's really easy to see who's not. Um, at the start, I wasn't bought in.
Hmm.
Like I was angry. I was mad. But as time went on, I felt like I was like, okay, like I'm here. There's nothing else I can do. Like just go hard. Like you know what I mean. So I feel like it's been good the past X amount of months. But yeah, it's either you do or you don't. And if you
Mm.
don't, he'll help you find another place, but you won't be here. So
Cool. I kind of want to hear a little bit about the journey that was capped off by receiving comeback player of the year last year, from a low of mental health struggles and thinking about taking your own life to coming back and playing at a very high level and winning that award, and now having the opportunity to play yourself into draft position in your senior year.
Mhm.
I guess I know it's a lot, but can you describe that journey and what it's meant to you?
Yeah, it's a crazy journey that I hope nobody has to go through, but a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Um, and they just don't say anything because they're scared to. Um, but yeah, man, it's a dark place at those times. Like you really think you're helpless. Nobody cares about you. Nobody wants you. Um, sure, I can go on and on about that. But I feel like the main thing for people that need to know, and I'll recircle to your question, but like you're not alone
Yeah.
in those situations.
Mhm.
Um, all it takes is a phone call or telling somebody seriously, somebody that you trust that hey, like I'm struggling, I need some help, and your life can change just like that. And I feel like that's what I did. Um, it wasn't easy, therapy throughout the years. That when that situation happened and just a lot of stuff, family, because it affects everybody. It doesn't just affect one person, and that's what I feel like people don't realize that when they're in those low times. That it's just like, oh, it'll only affect me. Like it'll be better, but like it affects like everybody, every single buddy, everybody that's a part of your life.
Mhm.
So yeah, man, just speak up. Don't like just please speak up. Like that's all I have to say, and like it's gonna be tough. It is, but if you just keep your head up, focus one day at a time, and shoot, just try to love yourself first before doing anything else, and that's the key. If you can love yourself, you'll be just fine. So when I learned to love myself and be happy again in everything I was doing, like shoot, I don't care what anybody has to say about me no more. Like they can say I'm the worst people in the whole planet or say, "Oh, you did this, you're this." Like it doesn't affect me because I love myself.
For
So
sure. You've become an advocate for mental health. And in your piece last year, you told people if they need help, they can reach out to you. They can DM you on Instagram.
yes,
Have you had cool moments where you've had the opportunity to help people through those, and how fulfilling has that
yes,
been?
so many. It's sad. It's honestly sad how many DMs I got, and I still get. I
Mm-hmm.
get them to this day. I think I have a couple that I need to reply to still. But yeah, I got a lot, and it's cool. Like it's not a flex, like oh I'm getting
Yeah.
DM'd like to help people. Like no, it's like literally like these people are struggling,
Yeah.
and I'm somebody who's been through that and willing to help whoever that needs to get some sort of advice or just get something off their chest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been really cool to experience that. Yeah, a lot of people have texted me, and I feel like I've helped a lot of people out because they'll text me a couple months down the road and just thank me,
Yeah.
for replying or whatever. And like that's the thing. Like a lot of these college athletes, like they just think they're too cool for like the regular person, but it's like that's not me at all. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who you are. Like if you need anything or whatever, like I've stated in my video a year ago, like I'm here because I was that kid once, not so back in the day where it was mentally, but it's like shoot, I just want to know how it is. I want to
Yeah.
know how you're doing. Like I look up to you. You know what I mean? And not getting those replies from the people I looked up to motivated me to be like, yeah, like I'm gonna change in a whole different way. Like it's cool to have a little kid text you
Yeah.
and say, "Hey, good game," and if you don't reply to that, it's like you're losing trust in your peers
Mm-hmm.
that in the community. So yeah,
Is that part of what makes Logan special? Is how
hmm
invested this community is in this team
for
and
sure,
in getting messages like that?
for sure, 100%. You won't get that anywhere else. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you will, but you won't at the same time. Especially being from here, it's been a cool experience. And like I tell everybody, I'm like, if you let the community wrap their hands around you and express the love that they have for
Mm-hmm.
this football team, this university, then like you're gonna be just fine. I tell my teammates like you'll be walking in Walmart or going to Texas Roadhouse and somebody will recognize you that you're an athlete and they'll want a picture.
Yeah.
And if you're mean and don't take a picture, then like that's not how it is. Take the picture. You're gonna build yourself, build your brand in the community. It's dope. Like it's dope. You're gonna be remembered as a legend because all these little kids look up to shoot all these athletes here at Utah State. Like we're like NFL stars to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Last one for you. Just one word to describe specifically your guys' defense. What fans should expect when they come into Maverick Stadium.
it's gonna be crazy. I mean, there's a lot of words, but probably just like violent. We're gonna be violent, real violent.
There you go.
It's gonna be violent. So
should be fun to watch.
Oh, for sure.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Super nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Oh man.
Sir Isaac.
Do you guys still got practice today?
Tomorrow, man. It all popping.
Oh man.
It's coming quick.